All right, back for another showdown with peanuts. This time we're going to do one on Jeopardy for the Wii between Charlie Brown, Peppermint Patty, and Linus. And to honor the life and legacy of Alex Trebek.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
Thank you very much, Trebek. Last time Charlie Brown and Peppermint Patty played, they were against Marcy. Last time Charlie Brown and Linus played, they were faced off by Lucy and Sally. And the last time Linus and Peppermint Patty played, they were against Schroeder. Let's do this, shall we?
This is Jeopardy!
Peanuts edition.
And
Good luck to Charlie Brown, Peppermint Patty, and Linus.
And we start the
Here are the Jeopardy round categories.
with
They are
literature.
literature,
It's all good.
it's all good,
Mountains.
mountains,
The old country.
the old country,
80s music.
80s music,
And busy as a
and
beaver.
BC as a beaver. Charlie Brown, where do we
Includes a lot
start?
of categories. Player one, make a selection.
We'll start with
Point
the
the
old
wheel
country
remote at
for
the screen
200.
And press the A button to select a clue.
The old country for 200, says Charlie Brown.
Let's go to the Clue Crew for this next clue.
Shown here on the upper right, it changed its name in 1935.
Oh,
Here's what we were looking
wait.
for. Iran.
it was Iran.
Choose
Charlie
again,
Brown?
Player one.
Let's do the old country for 400.
It was Siam until 1939.
Charlie Brown.
Okay, Player one.
What is...
Use the Wii remote.
What's Thailand?
and press the corresponding direct.
You are right, Charlie Brown.
You again, Player
600 on old country. Daily double. Oh boy.
It's the Daily
I
Double.
think I will bet it all.
And you're in the lead now.
Let's do 1,000.
Player one. Until 1972, it was Ceylon.
What is Sri Lanka?
That
You
was
got it,
the
Charlie Brown.
ahead. Player one.
Why don't we do the old country for 800?
It was the Khmer Republic from 1970 until 1975.
Peppermint Patty.
It's Player two.
What is Cambodia? Right.
Correct.
Go again.
Player two. Back to
Old
you.
country 1,000.
Until 1975, it was the Malagasy Republic.
Charlie Brown.
Let's hear it, Player one.
What is Madagascar?
Correct.
All right. Go again, Charlie Brown.
Let's pick one, Player one.
Let's do mountains for 200.
The Hoosic Mountains are a range of these colorful mountains located in Vermont.
Linus.
Yes, Player three.
What are the Green Mountains? You got it, Linus.
You get to pick
Mountains
again,
before.
Player three. Tenzing Norgay was one of the first two men to reach the summit of this mountain on May 29, 1953.
Anyone?
Here's the
The
correct
answer
response.
was
Mount Everest.
Mount Everest.
Player three.
So
Back
your
to
board,
you.
Linus. Mountains for 600.
The Wayanea Mountains in this U.S. state rise up to 4,025-foot Mount Kaala.
Peppermint Patty.
Okay, Player two.
What is Hawaii? Yes.
Yes. Select again.
Mountains 8.
The Caucasus Mountains of Eastern Europe are predominantly found in this country.
Linus.
Player 3.
What is Russia? Yes. Go again, Linus.
Player 3.
Mountains for 1,000.
Geological evidence shows that this 5,000-mile mountain chain may extend south into Antarctica.
Linus.
Let's hear it, Player 3.
What are Andes?
Good for you.
Correct. Go again, Linus.
You get to pick again, Player 3.
It's all good. For 200, please.
Also known as a cathode, it's the car battery terminal with a plus sign.
Charlie Brown.
Yes, Player 1.
What is positive? Yes.
You got it.
Go again, Charlie Brown.
Select again.
It's all good for.
It can mean far better than average, or not yet settled, like an unpaid debt.
Charlie Brown.
It's Player 1.
What is outstanding? Right.
That's correct.
Go again.
Player 1.
All
Back
good
to you.
for 600.
The bird Ardea herodias isn't just any blue heron, it's this blue heron.
Peppermint Patty.
Let's hear it, Player 2.
What is great? You are correct, Peppermint Patty. Go again.
Please pick again, Player 2.
All good for 8.
As an adjective, it means very impressive. As a noun, it's a lavish production.
Peppermint Patty.
Okay, Player 2.
What is spectacular? You are correct, Peppermint Patty.
We return to you, Player 2.
All good for 1,000.
Marvin Hagler was Marvelous Marvin. Tom Seaver was nicknamed Tom This.
Charlie
Player
Brown.
1,
What is terrific?
you
Yes.
are correct.
Go again.
Player 1, back to you.
How
for our
about
next
Busy as a
selection.
Beaver for 200, please? Busy as a Beaver, says Charlie Brown. For how much? 200. All right.
Beavers have 6 of these on their heads in 2 sets of 3. One is transparent and helps in swimming underwater.
Charlie Brown.
It's Player 1.
What are eyelids? You are correct. Go again, Charlie Brown.
Player 1. You pick
Busy as a
again,
Beaver for
please.
4.
This 5-letter beaver home may have separate entrances and a carpeted floor. Hopefully no elks.
Charlie Brown.
Yes, Player 1.
What's a lodge? You got it.
Choose again, Player 1.
Beaver for 6.
Of 1, 5, or 15, the rough maximum number of minutes a beaver can hold its breath underwater.
Peppermint Patty.
Let's hear it, Player 2.
What is 15? Yes. Go again, Peppermint Patty.
You again, Player 2.
Busy as a Beaver for 800, please.
Natural enemies of the beaver include bobcats, coyotes, and this glutton associated with Michigan.
Charlie Brown.
Yes, Player 1.
What is a Wolverine?
Yep.
Yes.
Player 1. Pick again.
Beaver for 1,000.
The coat of arms of this company, founded in 1670, displays 4 furry beavers.
Charlie Brown.
Player 1.
What is Hudson Bay Company?
Yeah,
Yes.
Player 1. Back to you.
We'll do 80s music for 200.
The Greg Kinn Band was singing our song, crooning, "Our love's in this, baby."
Linus.
Okay, Player 3.
What is Jeopardy? Is that your answer? You are correct, Linus. It's also the name of the game we're playing.
You get to pick again, player 3.
80s Music 4.
In 1984, his Let's Go Crazy said, "We are gathered here today to get through this thing called life."
Charlie Brown.
That's player 1.
What is the artist formerly known as Prince? Or Prince? Say it either way, you're right, Charlie Brown.
Player 1. Pick again.
80s Music for 6.
She told us, "Love is a battlefield," and in 1980 went to number 9 with "Hit Me With Your Best Shot."
Charlie Brown.
Okay, player 1.
Who's Pat Benatar? Boy, look at you, get all these right answers. You got it. Go
Please
get it,
pick
Charlie
again,
Brown.
Player 1.
80s Music for 8.
In 1981, Sheena Easton sang, "My baby takes the this. He works from 9 till 5, and then he takes another home again."
Charlie Brown.
Yes, player 1.
What's the morning train? Yes.
Right you are.
Go again, Charlie Brown.
Choose again, player
80s
1.
Music for 1,000.
Well, I talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Lip Sync asked, "Won't you take me to here?"
Charlie Brown.
Player 1?
What is Funky Town?
That's it.
Correct. Go again, Charlie
Select
Brown.
again.
Literature for 200, please. Literature for 200, says Charlie Brown.
The ban on this D.H. Lawrence book was lifted in 1959 in the United States.
Peppermint Patty.
Let's hear it, player 2.
What is Lady Chatterley's lover? Lady Chatterley's lover. Say either way, you're right, Peppermint Patty.
You again, player 2.
Literature for 4.
Federico Garcia Lorca wrote a famous one of these for the death of a bullfighter.
Peppermint Patty.
Yes, player 2.
What's a lament? You are right.
Right you are.
Go again, Peppermint Patty.
We return to you.
600,
player
please.
2. Whitman's "When Lilacs Last in the Dooryard Bloomed" was an elegy to him.
Linus.
Yes, player 3.
Who is Abraham Lincoln?
You
Correct.
got it.
800, please.
Polonius tells this character, "This above all, to thine own self be true."
Charlie Brown.
It's player 1.
Who is Laertes?
That's
Yes.
easy.
Last clue.
And here's the $1,000 clue. This woman was the subject of Petrarch's Canzonieri.
Peppermint Patty.
Let's hear it, player 2.
Who's Laura? Right. It looks like Linus will go first in Double Jeopardy.
Player 3 is in third place and will select first in the Double Jeopardy round, as we always do, right after this break. Let's see what happens in Double Jeopardy with these categories awaiting the players. Whacked.
Whacked.
Say it in
Say it in
Spanish.
Spanish.
Not nominated.
Not nominated for Best Picture.
South American
South
countries.
American countries.
Ballet.
Ballet.
And
Science Grab Bag. Linus,
All right,
where do we
player
start?
3. As promised, you pick first in Double Jeopardy.
Let's start with Whacked for 400.
Did you have
Oh.
watched that, Matthew?
Whacked for 400, says Linus.
An anarchist named Bresci killed King Umberto of this country in 1900.
Linus,
Player 3.
what is Italy? You are right.
Good. Player 3.
Whacked it.
Pick Mexico, 1940. Looks like this former number 2 man under Lenin in Russia got whacked, literally.
Peppermint Patty.
Okay, player 2.
Who is Leon Trotsky?
That's
You
right,
got it,
player 2.
Peppermint Patty.
You
1200,
get to
please,
pick
on
again,
Whacked.
player 2. Brother Ike took a powder as Billy of this family was gunned down at the OK Corral.
Peppermint Patty.
Player 2.
What is Clanton? You got
Good
it.
for you.
Go again, Peppermint Patty.
Select again.
Whacked 16.
This soon-to-be saint was killed by 4 of Henry II's men after excommunicating some bishops and barons.
Linus.
Let's hear it, player.
Who is Henry II? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, who is Thomas A. Becket? Oh,
That's correct.
sorry about that. You got it, Linus.
Please pick again.
Black for
Player
2000.
3. Patrice Lumumba helped the Congo gain independence from this country in 1960. He was killed less than a year later.
Charlie
Okay,
Brown.
Player 1.
What is Belgium?
You
got it, Charlie Brown. Go again.
Player 1.
How
back
about,
to you for our next selection.
Let's try South American countries. South American countries for 400, please. Okay, we got it.
This South American country was named for a man born in 1451 in Genoa.
Charlie Brown.
It's Player 1.
What is Colombia? You are right.
We return to you.
Same
Player
category
1.
8.
Montevideo is its largest city.
Linus.
Yes, Player 3.
What is French Guiana? No.
Sorry. Anyone
Peppermint
else
Patty
want
or
to
Charlie
hazard a
Brown?
guess on this?
Peppermint Patty.
It's Player 2.
What is Uruguay?
Yep.
You got it.
Choose again. Player 2.
1,200 on South American
This
countries.
country's almost 4,000 miles
South American
coastline
countries,
is the
1,200.
longest of any in South America on the Pacific Ocean.
Peppermint Patty.
Let's hear it. Player 2.
What is Chile? Hey, you got it.
Player 2. You pick
South
again,
American
please.
countries 16.
It's the South American country whose capital city lies the closest to 0 degrees latitude.
Charlie
Okay,
Brown.
Player 1.
What is Ecuador? What is Ecuador? You got it, Charlie Brown. For
Player 1.
2,000
Thank
on
you.
South American countries.
Let's take it over to Kelly.
This country's Bahia mangrove ecoregion extends from Reconcavo to Todos os Santos Bay.
Kind of confusing. The answer was
Brazil.
Brazil.
Player 1. Pick
Where do
again.
we go, Charlie Brown? Let us do science grab bag for 400, please.
These cells from human embryos can grow into any type of tissue and may someday cure diabetes and Alzheimer's.
Peppermint Patty.
Player 2.
What are stem cells? You are correct, Peppermint Patty. Go again.
You again, Player 2.
Science grab bag 8.
Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus are called this type of planet after a Roman god.
Linus.
Yes, Player 3.
What is Jovian? Hey, you got it, Linus. Go again.
Choose again, Player
Grab
3.
bag 12.
A material called URHGE can be manipulated into being a resistance-free super this.
Charlie Brown.
Okay, Player 1.
What is conductor? You
Beaver.
got it.
Player 1. You pick
Grab
again,
bag
please.
16. Daily double, Charlie Brown.
Answer.
Good grief, I think I will do it all.
Double. You are in first place. Here is your clue. We're not faking. Alphabetically, it's last among the elements on the periodic table.
What is zirconium?
You
Hey, you
have
got it,
10
Charlie Brown.
Way to go.
Good grief, I think I will
Player
do
1.
science grab bag for 2,000.
Here's Kelly with the clue.
The two main kinds of lens are diverging and this type, that bends rays of light inward so they meet at the focal point.
Here's the
It
clue.
was
Converging.
converging.
Player 1.
Quite
Back to you.
confusing. Where do we go, Charlie Brown? Say it in Spanish for 400, please. Say it in Spanish for 400, says Charlie Brown. Okay.
The Bureau of Land Management can help you adopt one of these wild donkeys.
Charlie Brown?
Player 1.
What is a burrow? Correct.
Right.
Spanish for 8.
Select again. As well as manly or virile, this word can mean sledgehammer.
Linus?
Yes, player 3.
What is macho? You are correct.
That's it. You get to pick again.
Spanish for
player
12.
3. Whether after Cuba or not, it simply means free.
Peppermint
It's
patty.
player 2.
What is libre? Correct.
Please pick again. Player
Spanish
2.
16.
This can mean taste or flavor. Con mucho this means with great pleasure.
Charlie Brown.
Let's hear it. Player 1.
What is gusto? You are right, Charlie Brown.
We return to you,
Oh.
player 1.
Spanish for 2000.
Here's Kelly to start us off.
In Spanish spelling, this mark above the N indicates that rather than una, the word should be pronounced uña.
Linus.
It's player 3.
What is Titmo?
That's
No,
incorrect.
that's not it.
Anyone else?
Peppermint patty.
Okay, player 2.
What is tilde?
Good.
You are right. That's it.
You again,
Um,
player 2.
Ballet 4. Okay. Ballet for 400.
Cadets attend a dance at a girls' school in graduation ball, a ballet set in this capital of Austria. Let's
Peppermint
hear
patty.
it, player 2.
What is Vienna? You are correct. Go again.
Player 2. Back to you.
Ballet
for
for,
your next selection.
800.
I may say nay if you do a pas de cheval, a ballet step that imitates this animal.
Linus.
Player 3.
What's a horse? Correct.
That's right. Way to go. Choose again. Player
Ballet
3.
for 12.
He designed sets and costumes for Where the Wild Things Are, a ballet based on his own beloved book. Yes,
Peppermint
player
patty.
2.
Who's Maurice Senda? Yes.
We return to you, player
Ballet for
2.
16.
The 2000 ballet Todo Buenos Aires features different interpretations of this sensual ballroom dance.
Charlie
Okay,
Brown.
Player 1.
What is a tango?
That's
Yes.
correct.
Go again, Charlie Brown.
Player 1, back to you.
Ballet for 2000.
Next, here's Kelly from our Clue Crew with the clue.
It's the double talk name for this standard ballet skirt.
Charlie Brown.
Player 1,
What's a tutu?
good for
You are right. Charlie Brown.
Player 1,
Go again.
back to you.
Not nominated for Best Picture. For 400. Not nominated for Best Picture. For 400, says Charlie Brown.
Bogey and Hepburn floated across the screen in this 1951 film that pleased audiences and critics, but not the Academy.
Linus.
Yes, player 3.
What's the African Queen? You are right.
You get to pick again, player 3.
Best Picture 8.
You couldn't drag a Best Picture nomination out of the Academy for this 1959 Billy Wilder film. Well, nobody's perfect.
Peppermint Patty.
Let's hear it, player 2.
What is Some Like It Hot? Yes.
Correct.
1200, please.
Player 2.
Daily Double.
Answer? The second daily double.
I'll bet
You're in second
5,000.
place. So what is your wager going to be? How much? Okay, here is the clue. The Academy must have been out to lunch not nominating this 1961 Audrey Hepburn George Peppard film.
What is Breakfast at Tiffany's? Peppermint Patty.
Yes.
You're right. Yes.
You again. Player
1600,
2.
please.
In 1954, this Jimmy Stewart and Grace Kelly starer from Alfred Hitchcock didn't get a second glance.
Linus.
It's player 3.
What is Rear Window? Correct.
Right you are.
Now the last clue.
And the last clue for $2,000. Driving Miss Daisy won for 1989, the year this Spike Lee film about urban racism was passed over.
Charlie Brown.
Okay, player 1.
What is Do the Right Thing?
That's
You
it.
got it. Looks like all three of you will be around for Final Jeopardy.
Looks like you'll all be moving on to Final Jeopardy after this break. Here's
the Final Jeopardy clue. Need category name.
16th
16th century names.
You need to select your wager.
All right. Place your wagers. We're there.
Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Now it's time for the Final Jeopardy clue, and here it is. Paul III roared at him, "I have waited 30 years for your services. Now I'm Pope. Can't I satisfy my desire?"
All right. How did everyone do? Let's see. Linus' response was Michelangelo.
And
that is correct.
Response will add.
Linus wagered $600, so he's going to wind up with $7,000. Let's see what Peppermint Patty put
Your
down.
response.
She also said Michelangelo. She's also right.
How much do you add to your total
And
of that correct response?
let's see how much she wagered. $5,000. So that takes her up to $25,000. Will Charlie Brown finally get out of this
Let's see
good
your
grief?
response.
He also said Michelangelo. He's also right.
And this correct response
And
will add
how much are we going to add to his total? $7,000. So that makes him finish with a winning total of $45,000.
Congratulations.
You're the big Jeopardy champ, Charlie
You're
Brown.
the winner.
I can't believe I won.
We'll see
And I'll see you for the next gameplay, everyone.